Hello there, I'm Geopopo and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a challenge of my own that I'd like to do. A week or so ago I hit a pretty massive milestone in my life. I reached a 500-day streak on Duolingo. I've been learning different languages all of my life, ever since I moved to Europe when I was a kid. But 500 days ago, I decided to give this Duolingo streak a go. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to play Geoguessr, but I will only be able to guess if I speak that language. Now, a few disclaimers out the way. I can speak the language. That implies I can string a sentence or two together, or I have actually been studying that said language. For example, if I landed in Taiwan, I wouldn't guess in Taiwan because I know a single word, for example, ni hao, which means hello by the way. I'm not going to do that because I don't know the rest of the language. Instead, I would have to go to a country nearby where their language is a language that I can speak. I will try and string a few sentences or two, but everybody gets stage fright, so no promises. We will be playing a country world. It's a fairly balanced map. There's a little bit of everything on there, so I think it's a good one to start with. We will still be able to pan and zoom around, and I won't put a time limit in because I'll just feel very under pressure. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so it looks like we're in Bangladesh. I do not speak a single word of Bengali, pardon me, of Bengali. Although I've seen some pros like RC and, is it Zigzag? They've been learning Bengali, which I think is insane. It just shows how, I think, cool Geoguessr is as a game, because still, competition, yes, there is still adrenaline, but it's also a learning experience. You're not just pointlessly running around a field collecting things. No offense to anyone that does enjoy that, but what I'm trying to say is that it is also an educational game, right? People are learning Bengali out of all languages, which I think is sensational. I don't speak, as I said, Bengali, which is a shame. It's a really cool language, I bet. So we'll need to go somewhere that speaks something I know. Where would we go though? See, what I should have probably done, I should have looked up where the official language is, or what the official languages are for each country. Like, sometimes you can have English as an official language, for example. So I think the nearest country we can probably guess where speaks the language, I'm probably going to go to Tajikistan. I think that is the nearest country I speak the language of, which is Russian. They do speak Russian, I believe. It's an ex-USSR country. Okay, it is a Russian language as well. Okay, I'm not just assuming and I'm not being ignorant. So we'll go to Dushanbe, or we'll go to like the nearest populated city, which is Dushanbe, right? We'll go to the capital, be fair. So, to prove, я говорю по-русски, я сама родилась в России, в Омске. Вот. Ну, может, потом чем-нибудь еще скажу. Если следующая локация будет русскоговорящая. Alright. Okay, it was just north of Dhaka, it was Bogura, which is pretty cool. Okay, next up. Okay, are we in Ghana? Yes, we are. Okay, let's see where we are. Let's see whether we can 5k. So Dipale is 10 kilometers away. We got Nazori. Okay, I think this is like North Ghana, isn't it? Or at least somewhat away from the coast. So where would we go? So we said it was 10 kilometers to Dipale. But there's a lot of villages around. But I'm assuming we're like, are there any hills? No. Yeah, I'm not sure where I would go. Maybe like around here, around east of Ghana. But anywho, I can't go to Ghana because, well, what is the official language of Ghana? English. Okay, I can guess in Ghana. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Well, now I feel like I need to try and 5k this, but I will fail miserably. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just gonna go somewhere northish, like near to Mali. Yeah, we'll go somewhere here. Oh! Oh wow, look at that. Yes! And there is Dipali. Well, that's 1 in a million, I think. Well, I did, yeah. Yeah, I 5K this on purpose. Yeah, sure. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what a guess, what a guess. All right. Ooh, mountains. Okay. We are in Turkey. Yes, we are. All right. Turkey is so beautiful. It has so many different landscapes and mountain ranges, and I've never realized how stunning. Like, you always see those adverts on the TV of, go and visit Turkey, looks, I think I'm pronouncing it right, the Barbados of Europe or the Bora Bora of Europe. And I always saw it as a beach resort. I never realized how mountainous Turkey was. They have their own ski resort. Did you know that? I think it opened quite recently and I'd love to go. But yeah, looks like we have mountains to our south, or we are just in a mountainous region. I unfortunately did not speak Turkish. However, Turkey does border Armenia and Georgia. And as we know, the Russian, well, I'm not sure if Russian is an official language, but all my friends that are from those countries speak Russian. So let's check. Official language of Georgia. Okay, it's just Georgian. What about Armenia? Okay, Armenians, they don't speak Russian. And what else do we have around there? Azerbaijan. Okay, it's just Azeri. That's good to know, that's good to know. Okay, well, that means we would have to go to Russia. Fun fact is, half of me is actually from this region as well. So I'm half Ukrainian, half Russian. And the Russian side is from Kabardino-Balkaria, which is where Nalchik is the capital of. So I've been to Nalchik a couple of times, so I'm going to go here. Yeah, just right in the center. Okay, it was just by Adana. Cool. Could be worse. Getting some points. Okay, looks like we are in Sabah, Malaysia. Look, judging by these pole tops, and it's quite sunny. Let's see whether we can potentially 5K this, although I won't be able to guess there because I'm not sure what the official language of Malaysia is. Okay, where would we go? Where would we go? So Sabah is here. Maybe like one of these roads here. Yeah, this looks promising. We're going up. Yeah, somewhere around here on the A5. Wonder if there's anything else to give it away. Got mountains to our northwest. Remember that, kids? And I wonder if there's the sea there, of the ocean. Mountains to our northwest. Yeah, let's see. So northwest, right? That's west. It should be a bit hilly. Okay, there's a bit of hills there. Let's check. Hills, hills. Okay. Yeah, this still lines up actually. I wonder if we got ourselves a 5K. Okay, let me check what the official language of Malaysia is. Malay, so I can't actually go here, which is very sad. But we're not too far from the Philippines, and we know the official language of Philippines is Tagalog, and I believe is English as well. So, I've never actually been to Philippines. I really, really want to go. But I don't know what actually belongs to the Philippines and what doesn't. So we'll go to the capital, which is, I believe, Manila. Right? That's the capital of Philippines? I'm pretty sure it is. It's not Davao. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, we'll go to Manila, and what did I say this was? I did find the road. The A5, somewhere around this line. Somewhere around here is what I think it is. Ooh, okay. It wasn't quite the road I got, but it was like 40-50 kilometers away. Not bad, not bad. Okay, got some points at least. I went Manila instead, but hey ho. Alright, okay, looks like we are in Ukraine. So, as I said, I am half Ukrainian, and unfortunately I don't really speak Ukrainian as much because I was born in Russia, in Siberia, but I have been learning a lot of Ukrainian lately. I've always watched Ukrainian TV and I understand more of it than I can speak. You know, my relatives, they speak a bit of, they speak Ukrainian, but they often speak Russian to my family. But I have been learning a little bit, and what can I say on top of my head? Let's think. I can tell you, "Цей чий будинок?" Whose house is this? Or "Я не ем хлеб." I do not eat bread. Okay, so we're somewhere in Ukraine. Where? I have no idea. I am going to assume we're going to be somewhere maybe around Cherkasy. It kind of feels sandy. Feels like there should be a river or a lake nearby, a big lake nearby. But at the same time, yeah, maybe somewhere near Poland actually. No, we can't be. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm going to guess here near Cherkasy, and which is basically a middle hedge. So yeah, let's go. No way. Okay. Once again, a brilliant guess, which was a complete fluke. But I did think it was near Cherkasy. It just seemed like that area, and it was near a water supply, near water supply area. So yeah, pretty pleased with that guess. So let's see how we did. Okay, nearly 17,000. Let's take a look. So our first country was Bangladesh. Unfortunately, I did not speak a single word of Bengali, and I decided to go to Tajikistan because the official language there is Russian. I wonder if I could have gone anywhere else in here where the official language perhaps is English. I'm not sure. But yeah. Then we went to Ghana and accidentally nearly 5K'd, although I said it was roughly in that area. And it turned out the official language in Ghana is English, which is pretty sick. Then we went to Turkey in a beautiful, beautiful location by a mountain range. Unfortunately, I do not speak Turkish or any of the languages in the nearby countries, so I decided to go to Russia. In fact, to a city I have been to a few times. Then we went to Sabah in Malaysia, and I thought I got the road right. I didn't, but nonetheless, I do not speak Malay, so we went to Manila instead in Philippines because the language there is, well, the second language is English. And lastly, on a high note, we ended up in Ukraine, where I do speak the language of, I have been learning it, and we managed to guess around Cherkasy, which I think is Cherkasy, which is pretty cool. So let's do one more game, and let's see how we do. Okay, so are we in Greece? No, well, that's not Greece at all. I think this is Hong Kong, because we got English and Mandarin. So I will unfortunately not be able to guess in Hong Kong or Macau. I don't know how to differentiate them. However, well, no, Hong Kong, what's the official, I mean, yeah, there is literally English in there, so surely English is the second language. I hope I'm not being ignorant, but let's try and 5K this then. I don't think I'll be able to, but Pak Tam Road. Okay, so we have water to our northeast. So, and then we can see there's like a collection of islands. Interesting. And there's not much development going on. What else does it say in the bins? Can I read any of that? Food Environmental Hygiene Department. Yeah, that doesn't really help in there. I can't read that. Okay, so we have this to work with. Pak Tam Road. Okay, with water northeast. So, interesting. This looks cool, but no road markings, which doesn't help. Well, I tried. I have persevered. Unfortunately, have failed. Let's have a look at this one. Is this Pamtak Road? No. Well, I think it's somewhere in this area. It looks fairly empty. Let's hope it's not Macau. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, nearly. I should have just continued looking. There it is. Pactam Road. Okay, not a bad guess, not a bad guess. Moving on. All right, are we in Colombia? Yes, we are. So this is really bad because, are we? Are we in Colombia? We got a cross, and we got a yellow plate, and we got it's kind of a spam of chevrons. Yeah, I'd say we have all the means to go to Colombia, and North Colombia, I believe as well. You know, when it's like super dry, like around these parts. Yeah, like one of these roads. Which road I don't know, but one of these. Maybe like. Nah, it doesn't line up. But anyway, I can't really go to Colombia, which is really sad. But the nearest country where I could go is in fact Curacao, because I speak a little bit of Nederlands. En ja, ik denk dat in Curaçao te praten op Nederlands. Ja, brieven gaat, Grote Berg. Wanneer ik van 9 tot 12 jaar woonde ik in België, in Vlaams-Brabant. Ja, voor 3,5 jaar. En ik probeer om mijn Nederlands of Vlaams te oefenen en op Duolingo. Dus we gaan naar Curaçao. Okay, yes, we were on one of those roads. Not quite where I wanted, well, we got the road right. I think we tried to line up with this one, but yeah. Got a few points there. Quite pleased. Right, next up we have, which looks like, first thought was Brazil, which is not great because that's South America, but now I'm thinking, is this Indonesia? Right. Yeah. Oh no, it's Thailand. Are those Thai poles? Or are those like cheeky Cambodian poles that look like Thai poles? I think like there was one video Rainbow put out where it was actually Cambodia with Thai poles, Thai bollards. Driving on the right, supposedly. So are we in Cambodia? Yeah, we are driving on the right. How cheeky. Okay, so we got a big ass lake here. And we have houses there. We have no idea where to go. But it doesn't really matter because I don't speak the language, so I would just hedge maybe around here, these parts. Water is directly south, so maybe not. Yeah, maybe like somewhere around here, but we can't go there. So yeah, let's think where we could go. So we know we can't go to Malaysia. We know we can go to Philippines, and I don't want to be boring. I don't want to go to Manila again. But I wonder if there's anything else. I wonder if there's anywhere else I could go. No, it doesn't feel like there is. Yeah, unless somehow Vietnam or Thailand official language is English. I don't think it is. I could go to, yeah, I think it is Manila again, guys. I'm sorry, I think we're having to go with Manila. Because I don't speak Cambodian. Oh, it was Thailand. Oh no, did I not check the car? Okay, no, the car was normal. Look at it, it's normal, but yeah, that's a skill issue. That is a skill issue. I always forget that Laos exists and I do not practice it enough. But I don't think we could have gone anywhere else really. So Manila still stands. Okay, where are we now? Somewhere in Brazil, I think. It just feels very Brazilian. Feels very Amazonian. Feels like somewhere either around state of Acre or somewhere around these parts, like, you know, Belém. I'm so sorry for butchering the pronunciation, but I think, you know, it's kind of, if we drew a line, I just think it'd be like all the way somewhere here. Yeah, near the Amazon is what my guess is. And unfortunately, I cannot go there. So instead, we're probably going to go to Guyana, because I believe Dutch is their second language. Or is it Suriname? Or is it both? Yeah, we will go to Suriname again. Want zijn tweede taal is ook Nederlands. En we zal naar de Paramaribo gaan. Want dat is de hoofdstad. En ja, let's see. Oh no, it was Ghana. Oh no. Did I not check the cup? Okay, it was blurred, but there was a mirror. I could have spotted that mirror. Oh, I just thought it looked so Amazonian and with kind of the architecture as well. Please tell me I'm not the only one. You got I don't know what they're called, but those holes in the ground, that's very Ghana. Like, red dirt, super green, Brazilian looking houses. Am I making things up? But, that's again a skill issue, a massive skill issue. No comments, no words. All right, I think we are in Europe. Southeast? Are we in Sweden or are we in France? Are we in Norway? Okay, I think we are in Sweden, judging by the architecture. It's a funky 60 sign. So, surprise, surprise, I didn't speak any of the Nordic languages. And if I had to go somewhere, I'd probably go not too far north. Are we in Norway or are we in Sweden? See, I'm not sure, What if we're in France? I mean, we can't be in France, surely. But they do look like French lines, because they are slightly longer than in the Nordic countries. What if this is like the Alps, the French Alps? Because if it's France, I can go to France because I speak a bit of French. Je parle un petit peu français. Ah, je ne sais pas. I don't know where to go. Now looking at these mountains, I'm being like, yeah, they do kind of look low-key Alpish. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with France. The road lines feel more French than they do Scandinavian, and it's the 60 sign. That's why I said it looked funky, because, I was like, wait a minute. But those road signs there, are they French? This was Norway. I'm not sure. I would probably go somewhere like near maybe Stavanger. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. Around this part. Yeah, I mean, they've got the river here, the mountains to the north. I mean, everywhere. But I think this is the French Alps. So, yeah, I am going to go somewhere maybe around... I actually don't know where to go. Around here? Like Bonneville? Like around these parts, maybe near Switzerland? Morzine, that really bougie ski resort? Yeah. Maybe this is like the Pyrenees. No, this doesn't feel like Pyrenean architecture. I'm honestly lost. I am so lost. Imagine this is like the US. I mean, it's not, but imagine. Okay, right. But now I'm thinking there's a lot of these trees, a lot of these pines, and they don't really grow in Europe, do they? They don't grow in mainland Europe. Or do they? Because you do get pines, but not these type of pines. These are more like northern pines. You look at these houses, like the red and the signs. And you got the post box as well. You see, if there was a car, I wish there was a car to tell me if it was like... Sometimes in Norway that you can have green number plate. Guys, I don't know where to go. Because if it's not Norway, if it is Norway or Sweden, which it probably is, I would either have to go to Russia, to like Murmansk, or I'd have to go to like the Shetland Islands, because that is the UK and I speak English. And that's a lot of points. Look at that. That's like what, 300 kilometers away, if not less? Whilst if I go to France, I mean, yes, I could be super close, but at the same time, I would not, I don't think it is France. Right. Judging by the vegetation, because the only reason why I thought this was France is because of the signs. But if I look at the vegetation and the architecture, it looks more Scandinavian to me, especially with these red houses. And for that reason, boys and girls, I'm going to proceed with my Norway guess, but we're going to go to the Shetlands because that is where they speak English. I'm going to close my eyes. Yes. Okay. Get in. It was Norway. After all that, it was Norway. GG, Paulina. GG. Okay. It wasn't down there. It was actually more north, which makes sense because of the trees. Oh, that was a roller coaster for me, I have to tell you. All right, a few results. Okay. Well, I think this could have been a better round if I didn't mess up my Ghana and didn't go Brazil/Suriname instead, but all in all, I think that went quite well. Let me know if you enjoyed this challenge, and if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Take care now. Bye.